The life and career of Ethel Merman, the brassy, powerful mezzo-soprano who took the stage by storm in the 1930s, creating a lasting legacy among the theater world. She was born on January 16, 1908, in Astoria, New York, to Edward and Agnes Zimmerman. She grew up in a wonderful environment with a friendly and effusive father who was balanced by her stern mother, whom she was always slightly terrified of displeasing. She grew up surrounded by family, which only made her big personality grow even bigger. Her debut came in 1930 when she appeared in the Gershwin brothers' Girl Crazy. With that, she began to acquire a likable image of a tough yet good-hearted woman that solidified in 1932 with her performance as Wanda Brill in Buddy DeSilva's musical Take a Chance. Her claim to fame came from her powerful voice, a strong, brassy belt that she originated. It was ringy and nasally, with an emphasis on nasal resonance. It was perfect for her confident, mature characters, and was the butt of many jokes and quips throughout the years. But it made her famous. For over half a century, she reigned as queen over Broadway, appearing in shows such as Anything Goes, Panama Hattie, Annie Get Your Gun, Call Me Madam, Hello Dolly, and Gypsy, in which she did a stunning rendition of Everything's Comin' Up Roses.
I had a dream about you, baby. I had a dream, it's gonna come true. They think that we're through, but baby, you'll be swell, you'll be great, gonna have the whole world on a plate. Start here, start now, honey, everything's coming up roses.
During this time, musicals were star-driven, so she worked with the incredible talents of George Gershwin, Cole Porter, Irving Berlin, Julie Stein, and Stephen Sondheim, with Porter going so far as to say he'd rather write for Ethel than for anybody else in the world. But she wasn't just admired for her voice. Ethel was a big, fun personality both on and off the stage. She was full of quick comebacks and put-downs, and full of confidence that made her wonderful to work with. Even Fred Astaire was attracted to working with her.
I got rhythm, I got music, I got Ethel, who could ask for anything more?
You think they can hear you? No. Have to from the diaphragm, from here, yeah. You'll be swell, you'll be great, gonna have the whole world on a plate.
Is that all coming from you?
Start here, start now, baby, everything's coming up roses.
Merman starred in 13 musicals and never once played a typical romantic female lead. Even when she got the man in the end, it felt forced. Ethel wasn't cast for her ability to be won by a man, but for her powerhouse confidence and voice that made her stand out in a crowd. She never fit the gender roles that had become the American norm, but that didn't stop her from taking over Broadway. It did, however, affect her personal life. Ethel was married and divorced 4 times throughout her life, including such men as Robert Levitt, Bob Six, William Smith, and Ernest Borgnine, with that marriage lasting only 32 days. Despite this, and the many years she took off from performing because of them, Ethel never lost her stage career and easily returned to Broadway with the audience welcoming her and her dramatic, colorful personality back to the stage. She also guest starred in many movies and television shows, including numerous talk shows, appearances on I Love Lucy, and the successful film It's a Mad, 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 Mad World.
I'm going to teach you to sing like Ethel Merman. In 1 hour? Why not? All you have to do is sing loud and sound nasal. I got rhythm, who can ask
Many people saw Ethel as too much, but so many others saw her as a kind celebrity who always answered their fan mail and never failed to put on a great show. Ethel Merman and her belt are what performers aspire to be when they take on this style of theater. She is an inspiration to all and could play anything and everything. Ethel defined musical theater history for the better part of a century, and she will never be forgotten.